his rhymes give you all some similes, nosy brown nose and ninjas. They hardly feeling me, but I get mad love from my auntie Kimberly.
It's your Auntie Kim coming back at you once again for the 99 in the 2000s. Now, I know it's been a while since I made a video. It's my fault. I promise you it's my fault. I'm trying so hard to create content all over the net. And by the time I get back to YouTube been lost out on this jewel that is mwah. One of the things I've been dealing with is trying to get acclimated to TikTok and also get acclimated again to Byte. And what's happening is I'm failing miserably because I done rediscovered my sewing machine and I have been trying to crank out stuff. But I had to get back here onto YouTube because I finally got music to review because that's where my heart lies. But YouTube is so cruel when it comes to doing music reviews because if you even play 3 notes of a smidge of a person's song, they're trying to, send you the DMCA rules stating that you're stealing and you can't do that and karate chopping your video and making sure you can't get monetized. I don't have enough followers to be monetized, but I still want to at least push out some content. But this person's music that I'm about to review, I know him personally. So, and I also got permission from them personally. So there should be no problem as to why I'm doing this music review, because once that little that little message comes up that I can't review this music because it is not my music, I'm going to let them know, no, the owner gave me permission. So release my video. But anyway, I digress. But I wanted to review, well, let me tell you about how I met this person. Okay, I met this person on Vine back in the day. And for the longest, he's been calling me Auntie. And he's one of the few that actually replies to me when I speak to them. So I feel just blessed to know this person. And his name is Dexter Jordan. And he's been putting out music for a little bit. But back on Vine, he was singing and doing his thing. And I was like, his voice is like just pure butter. It's like if you take a stick of butter and slide it across a hot ass pan. That's what his voice is. His voice slides to all these different ways. I don't even know how to describe this young man's voice because it's a lot of people out here singing now, and you even got rappers that are singing now. And one thing about Dexter's voice is it's timeless. I can see listening to his voice over the airwaves for many years to come. His music is not like other people. Like, you know how you hear people's music nowadays and it sounds like everybody's either trying to sound alike or sound similar and they're trying to write the same things. I don't get that with his music. So I wanted to do a review of his album, and I asked him permission because I wanted to be able to play some of this music without, being penalized for it. But I really just have to, I don't know what to do. Because I've been burning this music while I've been sewing for the last week, and I done almost burnt the skin off of this doggone music, and I just wanted to kind of start. I'm gonna say this: my favorite song on the album is "Contradicting," and it is after the intro, one of the first songs. So you already start the album, and it's already a bop. So I'm gonna play a little bit, and I'm gonna make some ugly faces because it happens. But I just want y'all to listen to this young man's voice and how comfortable he is with it now. Now, when I first heard him singing, he was, it seemed to me, and this is just my opinion, he seemed to me like he was unsure of his voice, of the power of his voice. That ain't no more. He knows the power of his voice now, and he uses it like a weapon. But listen how smooth this voice is. Hold on. Okay. And this is Contradicting. It's off the Dexterity LP. I'm gonna go old school LP. And I need y'all to go ahead and sing along to it, download it, add it to your playlist, share it with friends, but just listen. This is Contradicting by Dexter Jordan off the Dexterity LP. bass out with my raggedy bass. What? Look at them harmonies. Hey. Okay, I'm just gonna play that a little bit. Everybody go through this in relationships at one point or another. You think you know somebody, and then 1 minute they one way, 1 minute they the next, and you wonder where the basis is in the relationship. This song is perfect for that. Because, you get a lot of music out here that's making a lot of noise, but not that many of them that you can be like, damn it, I relate to that shit. So, this, of course, is my favorite song on the album. And you need to catch the video for this. The video for this is just as fire as the song itself. But I just wanted to let y'all know, this is my favorite. This is Auntie Kim's favorite. You ain't got to like it as much as I do, but I like it enough for everybody. And I'm going to have this banging in my car this week when I go shopping. Because I got to stay hype. I got to stay with my spirits high. But, Dexter, I love you for this song. And I really appreciate you for writing it. Because it's really relatable. All right. So, now that y'all know how excited I am about the song Contradicted. One thing I like about this album is also the transition. A lot of times when people had their EPs or LPs or CDs or whatever it is, when they go through transitions of songs, a lot of times they'll pile a lot of songs on you and then you'll get an intro. Or then you'll get an interlude or whatever. With this one here, it's not too many of them, Because, there's only 8 songs on this LP or EP. But he didn't waste time with his transitions. One thing I like about is the transitions that he did use. They actually tell a story. So on to my next favorite song. Being that this is just a 7-8 song EP. I like the fact that he didn't put too much transitioning in here, because sometimes people prolong or elongate their albums by adding all these skits and all this other stuff in them, and he doesn't do those lightly. He doesn't take it lightly. So the actual interlude that he uses, it is of such value because it tells about an aspect of life that a lot of us have seen, some of us have lived, and it's just a mirror into what's going on that side of things. And one of the things I appreciate about it is that he talks about homelessness on this album. You know how people, when they come out with their music, everybody's rich. Everybody's in the club. Everybody's buying bottles. Everybody's, dressed to the nines and everything. You rarely have somebody that puts music on here that talks about people that are struggling as well. You rarely hear that. And if you do hear it, it's in a violent way. They're talking about shooting and killing and all this other stuff. But just the human condition of not having a place to live, which a lot of people in America are dealing with right now. Some of them is not, but through no fault of their own, just the pandemic. Just coronavirus alone has made them homeless when they've never been homeless before. So this song is very important right now. Because a lot of people see homelessness and they see people begging for money and people needing help, and they see them as less than or as less than human. And they're not less than human, So you want to make sure that you're aware that it can happen to any of us any day. God willing that it don't, but still. But I just wanted to play this interlude in its entirety. because you probably seen the actual video going around on the internet, but I want you to hear it here. Okay, let's see.
Hey, bro. Huh? Let me ask you a question, man. Why you ain't change clothes, bro?
Let me ask you a question. Every time you see me, you gotta ask me a question like you 50 Cent asking people 21 questions.
Bro, you gotta have some hygiene.
Let me
man.
ask you, did you take a bath last night?
Of course, and that's what I'm telling you, man. You gotta have some hygiene,
Well,
man.
congratulations, because I'm homeless and now I have the luxury to take a bath every night and wash clothes like that. So be grateful for what you got and stop always talking about people and stuff. That's what's wrong with people. They always talking about people instead of trying to help them and stuff. Just thank God that you able to take a bath and change your clothes every night. I might have them on the next day and the next day and the next day. That's between me and God. You worry about yourself. Any more questions?
You good,
Oh,
bro.
all right, that one I thought. Have a blessed day.
And that's what it is. And again, them vocals, pure butter.
Walk along this road with $10 in his hand. He's been traveling to the job to call him back. Walks alone to find the clarity that he needs. It's a struggle to be and live with money. People that he sees so casual, but they're looking at him like an animal.
Yup.
Thinking something wrong with him.
Look, I've been to play this whole album and not said a word because it speaks for itself. But I told him I was going to do a review, so I'm going to do a review. He's not afraid to speak on things that are not glamorous. And I thank you for that. I really do. I thank you for that.